If you're looking for an economical and environmentally friendly option for landscaping, why not try artificial turf? Barry Shefferstein is the owner of Turf Store Direct, and he's here to elaborate on what his business offers, plus the incentives of installing the turf. Barry, welcome to Desert Living.
Well, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. What is artificial turf?
Well, artificial turf is an alternative for landscaping that you can do where you replace the grass, the real grass, or maybe the rock, and softens the area up and offers a years of a green, beautiful, durable artificial grass that'll look beautiful for everybody for a long time.
What's the shelf life typically for the turf?
About 15, 20 years is about your installations ago, and they're going to offer for dogs. You can put them in for backyards. We can do putting greens as well, and just kind of that's important to go talk to the homeowner and find out kind of what they need and to find out what their interests are, and then we can kind of tailor our what the artificial turf or what needs they knew at that point.
The turf then is pet friendly.
Absolutely, yeah. It's designed for it's designed to let all the water and pet urine and things like that go through it, as well as we have additives that we put inside of the artificial turf that absorb all that urine and encapsulate the ammonia so you don't smell that urine smell like you did before in the past. So it's changed a lot over the years.
That's spectacular, because you'd think that something like that is very absorbent and it would hold the smell. And usually it's not good smell, obviously, if you have pets on there.
Sure.
But is it also then environmentally friendly, even though it gets rid of the
it's totally
smell?
recyclable. So 15, 20 years, when you're replacing the artificial turf and putting the new version of artificial turf in, you can recycle the product completely. And we only use natural infills like the zeofill, which is a mineral that absorbs the urine, as well as sands. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what we have here. We have some pictures and
Sure.
brochures.
And we brought
This
a
is
couple
lovely.
samples of,
Show this one right here.
gives you a little bit samples of some of the artificial turf. And
We have lots of things here to look through. This is
Sure.
what you mentioned here, the zeofill.
yeah, the pet infill, zeofill actually makes all of our artificial turf pet friendly. And what this does is all the artificial turf has to be infilled topically, and we put about 2 pounds of infill per square foot. What this does is it replaces the sand, and you infill, you put 2 pounds of this in, and it absorbs all the urine and encapsulates it so it doesn't smell anymore. This is the next thing best to sliced bread. Makes
I
all
would
artificial
think so.
turf
I
friendly.
mean,
Yeah.
It's
It's
pretty
cooler.
fantastic.
We put it in pet areas as well as play areas because we need the areas to be cooler. So it's a cooler than sand. We don't use crumb rubber as infill anymore.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is a lot cooler infill as well.
Question for you
So-
then, are you allowed, or are you able to walk on this during the summer? Because you know how if you walk on the concrete, it's super hot, it can
Sure.
burn you.
Sure, absolutely. Well, people aren't going to walk with bare feet in concrete. I don't know that they're going to want to do this with real grass or artificial turf either,
Yeah.
and when it's really hot. But that's what the infills do. They help. We design a lot of things is the design and how you lay out artificial turf when there's trees and shade and the natural things that you would want normally in your backyard. You incorporate those things in the design for artificial turf, and you put walking paths. So I can tell you this much. 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, when it's dark out or it's almost dark out, artificial turf is cool, and you can't even walk on the concrete. You can't walk on the stone.
Yeah.
So, and the pavers get hot as well.
I
So,
really like the sensation. It's really soft.
Sure.
And it feels almost like a massage. This
Careful,
looks
there's some
like
sand in there.
there's sand too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is how it looks infilled, and the turf is so all this. We have 2 pounds of infill in here, and then of course there's a base and there's material to go underneath the artificial turf for the proper installation. It's a little difficult to show all that here. So.
Yeah, I just love the way it feels, because it reminds me of, I don't know, sometimes you go to spas and you have hot stone massage or something like that,
Sure.
and it feels nice on the feet. It's like a pedicure. What
Here's
is the difference between this one and this one? These are different types?
Well, yeah, these are a little bit different types. This will give you a good idea. This is a darker fescue color. This is a spring green color. So gives you it depends on what your design is and what your hardscaping and your stone that's around. If you have a lot of light colors, the darker colors blend in well. So, and a lot of lighter colors. I got to tell you, the spring green is certainly our most
I
popular
see now.
artificial turf.
This one's
So,
a lot lighter.
Yeah, you can see the two of them together in the light.
What other color options are there? Do you have
There's
blue or something
taller.
like
So
that, or-
let me show you if I could.
But it's always green colors,
Sure.
I would imagine.
Take a look at this. This is a little taller turf.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, and it gives you a completely different look. And there's the darker version of that fescue. So
that one looks really natural right there.
yeah, really open, really tall. This is a 2 1/4-inch turf. The other thing about the taller turfs are a little cooler.
Yeah.
And any of the turfs can be pet friendly. So I have an 80-pound dog, and I have this turf, and it's easy to clean, easy to maintain, and you don't have to have the ugly pet turfs that we used to have years past.
Yeah,
So,
that they didn't look as appealing as this.
like the Brady Bunch had.
Yeah, aesthetically it looks so natural, and
Sure.
you would never guess that it's artificial.
Right. Yeah, and it's come a long way. All the Turf Store's products are made in the United States.
Oh, that's
so
great.
there's a certain standard, really, and that would be my biggest recommendation, is make sure you buy a product that's made in the United States, because the chemistry is a little bit different than what the import companies and import products can bring in. So it's backed by a 15-year warranty. And then I'm a licensed contractor as well, so we do the installations, work with a lot of contractors and help them.
So a company you can trust.
Yeah.
If you'd like to stop by Turf Store Direct, it's located in Palm Desert. Give them a call or visit the website turfstoredirect.com. Thanks, Barry.
Great,
Thanks for bringing all these samples along.
Great, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, we'll be back with more Desert Living. Don't go anywhere.